It's your boy Online Devo, and we back with another video. Look, we got a video about 4D Shams, the weird boy mom epidemic. And we're gonna get into this, cause I might have some shit to say about this. Come on.
Talk about me.
Okay.
So what you gonna do if your partner say, damn, your mama fine? Okay?
Oh, what?
That's what you gonna do?
Bruh, how old is he?
Fine. Okay? That's what you gonna do?
And she just think it's so cute. She just think it's so cute. Like, oh, look at my little. GG's, bro.
I'm sorry, but I'm failing to understand what exactly was funny about that. Because that whole clip just seems so wrong on so many levels. First of all, why are you even thinking about that? Why are you thinking about whether or not your son, who seems to be a preschooler, is gonna have friends that are gonna find you attractive and try to flirt with you and call you cute? Because from where I'm standing, it seems like you're less concerned and more excited. It seems like this is a fantasy that you want to play out. You want to be this hot mom whose son's young friends find attractive and flirt with.
Man, bring back the ugly moms, bro. Bring back the ugly moms who took care of the kids, who didn't let the kids' friends get too close and personal. Bring back those type of moms. You know what I'm saying? These new moms, they be out here trying to be best friend with their kids, friends and shit, and trying to be going to. Oh man, oh man.
And mind you, she's having this conversation with like a preschool kid. The kid isn't even near puberty. He's nowhere near the age when boys and girls actually start to develop romantic or sexual feelings towards the other gender. So if anything, you're really planting the seed in his head. And then on top of that, when your son shoots the gun, which even that is wrong on so many levels, you're all jolly and jumping, thinking it's cute. Am I wrong for thinking that this seems a little bit predatory? And why are you happy over?
You're not wrong at all. It definitely is. It definitely is. We all see people that will dress their kids up like this and try to be all lovey-dovey with their kids. That's because they trying to see their future partner, like the person that they really want. They're trying to dress their kid up as that because they can have control over that. They can mold their kid into the man that they wish was in their life. But their kid is just being a kid. The kid don't know no better. And it's like, and then you got fucking weird-ass moms like this who enable this shit.
The thought of your son shooting someone to the point where you're actually giggling and jumping around. You know, I've often heard stories about these moms who have these weird obsessions with their sons. You know, they're super close to their sons, but in a way that's really weird. I've seen the topic touched on online. I've seen skits like these.
Always be the first woman in his life. She's just his little girlfriend.
Yeah, she's his girlfriend. I don't think she's trying to take your spot.
Even if she tried, she could never. Joshy loves his mommy. He'll always love me more than he loves her.
And just judging from the
I'm so happy. Oh my God. I'm so happy my mom isn't like this, bro. I'm so happy. Oh, man.
Comments, it seems like this is a pretty common occurrence because there's a bunch of people resonating with this video. I cannot stand boy moms. Boy mom drives me insane. These boy moms give us normal boy moms a bad rep. I hate it here. And of course, that last video was like a satire skit, but there are people who are actually getting online and addressing this topic.
If you got one of them fucking mothers that want to be your bitch and the signs is there, nigga, don't fucking play with me. I can tell when a mother want to fuck her son. She might not say it. She might not want to, but it's given all of that you want to be with your son.
Thank you. Oh my God, it'd be so weird. Can I send this to her? Wow, I felt every word. I felt every word. Girl, you play too much. You ain't lying. This too real. It seems like there's quite a bit of painful experiences in these comments. But speaking of painful experiences,
Get your bag, brother.
You know, in Florida, 20 I ain't got you can do it with your
out here that are in love with their sons, bro. Not love their sons, not like a regular mom. In love.
Yeah,
like
for
junior
sure.
year, I'm going to this Chinese spot by my school. I'm in the line. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give me some orange chicken. This shit gonna hit. It's this couple, or what I think is a couple, in front of me. The nigga got his arms around the girl waist. She reaching back like this, all grab on his neck. It was an awkward ass position. But I kind of look. I'm like, damn, she look a little older, but he both look like mine.
That nigga said, damn, she look kind of older. That nigga pulling like that?
Age, I'm like 16, 17 at the time. I'm like, hey, if the nigga like cougars, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, all right, shut up.
Which is, you know what I'm saying, which is a whole other thing. He said he was 16, 17. So he thought the nigga was around his age. And he's like, damn, if you fuck with a cougar, do your thing. So a woman who's usually going to be way over 18. So that's a whole nother thing to dissect. But we're going to just rock out and stay on the topic.
bro. But they talking about, I'm kind of listening to a conversation. They like some grades, the report card, and I hear say you gotta get your grades up, Jeremiah. He's like, okay, all right, chill. I'm like, damn, she must really like them young. And she like, oh son, can you go to the car and get my phone? I gotta call grandma. I'm like,
Son.
what? I'm like, I know I ain't just hear that shit. I know.
And the crazy thing is, you hear
that nigga was bamboozled. That nigga rethought his whole experience. Like, damn, did she really say that? Was his arm really around her waist? Like,
these type of stories and you think he might be lying, or maybe this is made up for views, but it's not. There's literally videos of this all over the net. And mind you, the videos I'm about to show you now are the tame ones. The videos later on in this video will have you disgusted. You might throw up. Me knowing my son's fine as fuck. I mean, usually the word to use would be handsome.
Yeah, like what? And then you went, oh my, bro. This is so disgusting, bro. I wouldn't even, I don't know how old these kids are, these two young men are. I wouldn't even want to be in a video like this. Delete this. Like, no, I'm not finna pose in your video. You, what the fuck? As soon as nigga 18, I'm gone. Yeah, see?
Me knowing my son's fine as fuck. I mean, usually the word to use would be handsome. Never had a man be this obsessed with me. I don't know if the man she's referring to is her son.
Yeah, right? Man. Ew.
No, whatever men she's been in relationships with. But why are you comparing something like that to something so innocent? That's just weird. When my son starts looking like his dad too much. Why are you biting your lips? I'm just gonna assume that she might have some resentment towards his dad, so the fact that he looks
nigga, she a little, you feel me? It could go both ways, but I don't trust it.
Him is kind of displeasing her.
Y'all see how much love he love mommy? That's my baby right there, y'all. But when I find out he got a girlfriend, no more kisses for him.
It should have been no more kisses for him a while back.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie. We ain't doing none of that kiss on the lip shit. That's out. Ain't gonna lie. Mom's get a kiss on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Mama get a little kiss on the cheek. She don't get none more than that. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Alright, but at a certain age, you gotta start setting boundaries, bro. It's no way that your kid is taller than you and you're still kissing them on the lips. And of course, we got the viral video of the football mom who basically climbed on top of her son after the football game and gave him this weird hug.
I want this for life.
What?
I'm sorry, but why are you singing this type of intimate lyrics when you're trying to interlock your hands with your son in this?
Oh my gosh, bro. People. Why do there have to be so many weird people, bro? And the thing is, right, when you have a parent like this, how can you fucking, like, it's hard for you to even, like, look at your foundation. I'm playing this. Look at the foundation of your life. You got a weird fucking mom who looks at you as someone that she can lust after but can't like, come on, bro. Like, come on. And then it's like, this is nasty work, bro. This is nasty work. I bet the niggas I be going over to her house be like, the fuck? Like, what kind of shit y'all got some shit going on I don't know about? I'm telling you, bro, people need to start watching women like this, bro. You need to start watching women like this. They be doing this little weird shit, bro.
Intimate setting. What's going on here, bruh? Explaining to my son that it's okay for his mother to be obsessed with him and that the internet groupies are haters. Calling a bunch of girls your son's age who might be interested in him, who you don't know personally, groupies, is insane.
Y'all are obsessed with your sons and it's fucking cringe. Regardless of race, a lot of moms have this weird connection with their son, almost like they're dating their son. And it's okay to be like, you know, love your kid and stuff like that. But it's weird. They be kissing, hugging, twerking on their son. Like, it's weird. It gets weird.
That is out. Disgusting.
Oh yeah, by the way, that dancing, twerking on their son's part is not an exaggeration. We have moms doing that on top of just overly sexualizing themselves in front of their sons. Now, these next couple of clips I'm about to show you are gonna be pretty insane, so I'm gonna have to heavily censor them. But if you want to watch the full uncensored clips, they're going to be on my Discord, so join my Discord channel. The link is in the description. We're going to start off with the first clip, which is pretty tame. And just to give you some context, because I can't show it on YouTube, before this part of the clip,
Okay.
The roles were reversed, so the mom was backing it up on the son, and he was holding onto her waist as she was backing it up. Which, I mean, this isn't the craziest clip because this is kind of like part of the trend, but I mean, still, it's nice to have some boundaries. Next, we got this mom and...
What kind of trend is this? Nah, nigga, I don't know about no trend in which you got the little kid behind the mom dancing. I don't know no trend like that.
Like part of the trend, but I mean, still, it's nice to have some boundaries. Next, we got this mom and son wall sit challenge, which, I mean, if that's part of the trend, do you, I guess, but again, it's nice to have some boundaries. And
yeah, I know some people like, oh, y'all over-sexualizing it. Nah, bro. Look at this, my nigga. Look at this. The fuck? Like, what?
And if that's part of the trend, do you, I guess, but again, it's nice to have some boundaries. And this next clip is when things really start getting weird. So her husband walks up and smacks her butt, which, I mean, that's normal.
Later, babe.
But then all of her sons follow behind and do the same thing.
Bye, I love you. See you, bro. Bye, mommy.
What type of Sweet Home Alabama household
Bro.
is this? And this clip right here is like the most disgusting clip ever. This mom literally records herself throwing it back on her son. And when she received backlash for her actions, this is what she had to say.
Y'all mad I'm dancing on my son, but for why?
And luckily a bunch of people got online and criticized her for her act.
For why? Nigga, what?
Girl, first off, you saying for why tells me everything about you. That is your son. Why is you twerking on your son? It's plenty videos of you dancing inappropriately on your son. And you don't find that weird?
That's because niggas their age don't want them. Niggas her age don't want her because they know she's a bopper. If you're doing this type of shit to your son, I'm assuming you a hoe. Because your wholeness has no bounds. You know what I'm saying? You could go hoe from old to young. Family to non-family. You know what I'm saying? So when the niggas her age realize that she a bopper and she not more than, you feel me? Her victim is her son. Her children. Cause what can they do? They rely on her. So shit, you gotta let me dance on you. Or else you got nowhere to live at. Man.
Plus, it's something wrong with you mentally.
Now, for anyone wondering, her account is no longer available and she did go pretty viral, so I'm hoping that someone called CPS. But the thing that bothers me the most is that she saw nothing wrong with that. She might need to be put on that list too.
Oh, yeah,
now, this next set of weird moms are openly sexualizing themselves in front of their sons. Mother goes viral for shaking her cheeks on social media in front of her son who looks embarrassed. This is just not right. Why are you doing this in front of your son?
I think this is an older video too. I feel like I've seen this video before. Yeah, bro, that's out, and that's oh my gosh, bro, I hate people. I dislike people. All right, and it's like as you just, I was talking to my sister about this. I was like, as you get older, right, the reason why something is wrong changes. Cause it's like, at first you know something's wrong, but you don't know why. You just know it's wrong. And then as you get older, he's like, okay, this is why that's wrong. Oh, okay, then this is why that. And it's like, oh man.
No man going through it got an ass clapper for a mama. She making a TikTok and she's fully dressed. Leave that
bro,
girl.
what? Bro, like what, 10, 11? Max? Bro found out his mom's a bop at 11 years old. A thought at 11 years old. He gonna look back on this like, wait, hold on, she's really shaking it.
Alone, please. I'm sorry. You know it's not as simple.
You got this freak ass thing down here. She bussing. We need her at. And that's exactly why they keep doing the exact same shit they doing. Cause niggas like you will still hit. Oh.
Was just making a TikTok. I hate when people try to do that. This little child does not need to be witnessing this, especially not from his mom. And this isn't even including the fact that this video went viral. So his classmates or whoever may know him literally might run across his video and show it to him, rub it in his face, use it to bully him. Y'all don't call CPS enough for me. Literally, some things can change black boys to cold niggas. And this comment is really speaking facts because this is low-key traumatizing.
I mean,
why are you
look at
coming
it, though.
to your kid's game dressed like this? I'm sorry, you cannot convince me that she's not seeking attention. And for the people who are gonna say, oh, that's her body, what is she supposed to do? Leave her ass.
Bitch, put on a cloak. How about that? Put on a cloak. I was on the football team. People, parents pull up all the time. People, moms and shit pull up all the time. They ain't pull up looking like they're looking for a nigga. Straight up. If your mom pull up like she's looking for a nigga or something. Niggas gonna be looking at her like, hey, yo. Niggas gonna be looking at you like, oh. You know what I'm saying? That's I don't know what type of moms y'all be having. If your mom do this type of activities, GG's, bro. You're cooked.
At home, she literally posted the video with the angle beating her ass. How are you gonna explain that? I don't care how curvy your body is, there's ways to be modest. Lady, go home. You ain't coaching them, you trying to get attention. This generation of women are so sad. Embarrassing for that little boy. Shake my head. Damn, y'all even thirsty around kids. When does it end? Y'all want attention by any means. Literally, that's what it is. We got another case of a football mom. And again, there's a bunch of people saying like, oh, what do you want her to do? Do you want her to leave her body at home? She's fully dressed. There's nothing she can do. And I just have to disagree.
Fuck it. Throw in some sweats. Fuck it. Throw in some overly baggy sweats or something. Now, I know there's some situations in which it's like you really can't hide it. And it be like that. But you also, you don't have to accentuate it. You know what I'm saying? You also don't have to wear clothes that make it more curvy. You know what I mean? Like, don't play dumb, bro. Do not play dumb.
I feel like the way they dress is very intentional, because how else do you explain when they take the video, every angle is literally of their ass? They could be working on a task over here and the camera is gonna get them from behind. Like, what's the subject of the video here? Bro, it's like y'all choose to be oblivious. And I honestly don't know when this became a trend, but you have these moms who are just so comfortable sexualizing themselves.
I don't know when it became a trend.
In front of their sons. For example, this is Lil Baby's baby mother.
But she's bait. Who that?
The fact that
there you go, youngin. There you go, youngin. Stand on business. At least even a young nigga know you ain't supposed to be doing that. Why are you doing this on a camera? He has more self-respect for you than you have for yourself.
Come and check you for you to have some self-respect, have some decency. Is crazy. And I mean, at least she didn't initially have her son in the video. Other moms are just doing these type of videos with their son. And again, I can't show the whole video because of YouTube guidelines, but she was throwing cake in front of her son. And this next mom was literally throwing cake on a man in front of her son. Mind you, I don't think this was a husband, boyfriend, none of that. She was just being fast.
Oh, I remember this video.
And then you see her son rush over to break it up. He seems like he's embarrassed, shocked.
I remember this video too.
And angry.
She was really throwing that shit back with her son there, bro. That's so crazy. People don't have no type of decorum, no type of awareness of the situation, no type of respect. Nothing.
All at once. And rightfully so. And judging from the way she's laughing at the situation, it seems like the mom thinks this is all a joke. And look, I'm not trying to police anyone on what they do with their lives, but I mean, if you're gonna have adult time, do it when kids aren't there. There's a time and a place for everything. Your son should not be seeing you busting it down on some random dude. It's sad that these moms don't see how traumatizing this can be for their kids, especially their sons.
And they also don't think about this, right? If you have a son or daughter, whatever, who's growing up in an environment in which is heavily sexual, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna perpetrate that, or they're gonna be doing that type of stuff out in public or to other people. You know what I mean? And then that's when you have people that's being sexually active at 12, 13, 14, having kids at 15, 16 and stuff like that because they grew up in an environment that was so overly sexual that when the sexual stuff happens, it's regular to them or they seek it out, you know, because that's the only way they know. If the only way that you show your son or daughter that you love them is through shit that's a little weird, that's a little borderline, they're going to start doing that to other people, you know?
Now, I know some of you guys are gonna say some of these clips were a stretch. I'm just looking too deep into it. But whether or not that's true, can we at least admit that this phenomenon of emotional incest is a real thing? Because these parents, especially the mothers, are using their child as a surrogate partner. They're using them for emotional support, validation, and with the way some of these clips were looking, I wouldn't be surprised if they use them for intimacy as well. Now, I'm not sure how these mothers even got to this point, but if I had to guess, they probably went through a breakup or a divorce. There's no dad in the picture. These moms might be lonely, stressed, heartbroken. And so their son ends up becoming the man of the house and filling that gap. And I mean, yeah, that's sweet and all until they start saying stuff like, you're the only man who truly understands me. Or you're the only...
I'm the only one? The only?
man I need. And the thing is, this dynamic is becoming more and more common, especially with this new trend of hyper independence with women. You got these single moms going online posting pictures talking about me and my son against the world. And mind you, in the US, over 80% of single parent households are led by women. So we truly don't know how often these things are happening. And we don't know what being raised in this
it's more than just that too. We know that they be doing little shit behind closed doors. But the men, you know what I'm saying, the boys, they're not gonna say nothing. They don't want their mom to get took. That's mine. Where I'm gonna go sleep at. So it is what it is. That's probably what they thinking. You know, that's fucked up, bro.
Type of environment can do to these boys once they become men. They might struggle with boundaries, look for their mom and other women, or even avoid relationships altogether. There literally might be men out there who avoid commitment because they don't want to feel like they're cheating on their mom. And we also got to consider the strain that these mothers put on their sons' relationships. Their sons' significant others end up feeling like they're in a love triangle. But with the mom, it's just so many things that can go wrong when you don't set proper boundaries. These mothers are literally trying to mold their sons into their dream man. It's sick to see all the things.
That's what I said, 4D Shams. That's exactly what I said, bro. I done seen this shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you go up in the hood, you go up in the ghetto, that type of stuff. You see this type of shit, bro. You see it.
That can go wrong when people don't set proper boundaries. I feel like this is a message that all these incestuous moms need to hear.
And mamas of black boys, please hear this. You are not your son's number one when he get a woman. She is supposed to be his number one if you raise a man.
Hello. Talk to him, sister. Hello. But nah, that's real though, bro. That is so real. And this is like, yeah, man, I'm happy he dropped this video, bro, because I haven't thought about this in a while, but it's just so much weird stuff going on, and these people just be exploiting their kids to use them as emotional tampons, to use them as validation. Oh, you look pretty today, mom. Oh, don't look pretty. You know, it's just like, bro, if you can't get a nigga your age or a nigga your age bracket, that's on you, bro. Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what am I doing wrong in which I have to go to my son for positive affirmation? I'm gone.